So where did all of those people who said he doesn't understand anything, he doesn't know anything, Borderlands 4 is gonna be great, it's gonna be the best game ever, the trailer looks... Where are they? I don't know. But you do know what I do know? That they're not playing Borderlands 4 because no one's playing this slop. Borderlands 4 is such an unbelievable disaster, it doesn't even deserve to be called a disaster. This is a generational catastrophe that we're looking at here. Boys, I don't even know at this point if Borderlands 5 is actually happening, because the situation of Borderlands is beyond devastating, okay? The reviews are going down on Steam. This was 64%, then it was 61%, and now it's down to below 61%. The game has literally in 30 days, less than 30 days in fact, lost almost 90% of its audience. I'm not kidding. Almost 90%. Technically, roughly 13% of the audience is still remaining. Which is not a fucking big deal, by the way. It's horrible. And the worst thing ever is the fact that this game's already on sale. 20%! Oh my god. Listen, boys, I can try to actually ladder up this game. I can try to be as charitable as possible. But even my absolute godlike skill at finances and lying is not going to be enough to actually sell the Borderlands situation as even remotely decent. Now, granted, I will tell you a couple of things that could almost salvage this catastrophe, but none of it does. So, first of all, the fact that not a month has even passed and we're already seeing a 20% discount Reno on this slop fiesta is insane. Initially, I said, wait for the game to go on sale when it's gonna be Christmas. It's probably gonna go 20-30%, no more. And at this point, holy shit, it's not even Christmas, not even a month has passed and it's already 20% on discount. Boys, don't buy this. Buy this for like the 50, 60, 70% discount. That's minimum 40% discount is happening at Christmas at this point. They're just trying to get all the people who are trying to not buy this because they're not feeling certain about this with a low discount. Don't be one of those suckers. If you're gonna spend your money on slop and nothing, spend it on Christmas. We're not even that long away. Like, the discounts are gonna probably start in a month or something. This is this is a catastrophe. They were giving away day one keys, and they're still giving away keys, by the way. If you're really trying hard, you can probably get a key for free at this point. It's not impossible. 20% discount, not even a month has passed. This is just insanity. Look at this graph. Oh my lord, okay? Oh my lord. Look at this. Sunday's peak 3 days ago was 60k players. That's 80% gone. That's literally an 80% drop. Okay? Typically, when I say lost 99% of its players, it's an over-exaggeration because, you know, the idea is the title just needs to convey that the situation is deadly and devastating and the game's pretty much dead. I mean, for Borderlands, it might as well be a 99% player drop. This is insanity. And by the way, look at this. The last 25 hours. Actually, let's take a little bit more. Let's take from this, okay? Look at this. This game has been on discount, 20% for a couple of days, and it doesn't look like it's helping. It does not look like it's helping the numbers. Will a 50% discount... Okay, let me explain the actual financial plan for Borderlands 4. I'm gonna try and sugarcoat this disaster as much as possible because I find it fun. I find it interesting. You get to learn new things and, you know, or whatever. And by the way, boys, like the video right now and hype it up if you're on a mobile device because I greatly appreciate it. It takes less than a second, by the way, and it helps a lot the channel, so thank you for all of you who do it. And if you think this is important, that the stuff that we talk about here is important, more people should know about it, then definitely like the video right now. or hype it up on the mobile device. And thank you for everyone who does that. Less than a second, and it means a lot to me. Thank you. Considering a 20% discount is not doing anything, we're definitely seeing a huge discount at Christmas. I already predicted that there's going to be a discount on Christmas because this game's statistics were absolute fucking garbanzo. But this is just a tragedy, okay? This is as rough as it gets, boys. Jesus. Like, look at this. That's a 1/3 drop just in the last 3 days. This game is leaking something like 20% of its 15 to 20% of its player base per day, and not a month even has passed. This is insanity. But here's the financial idea that governs Borderlands 4, okay? And Randy Pitchford either is already in the loony bin or he's tied up to a chair somewhere because people are desperate to not allow him to tweet. So, if you're at Borderlands 4, obviously Borderlands 4 is, by the way, a live service game. It's fully intended to be a live service game. It has Game Pass, it's going to have skins, it's going to have all of these things, right? So this is one reason why you could say, hey, wait, the crumbling player numbers, the absolute full abandonment of the game doesn't matter because you're a live service, baby. You're gonna make that mullock jewel anyway, which sounds nice, but that's never gonna work in actuality, because if you understand things, that you can easily counteract this argument with saying, well, we did the math. Borderlands at the bare super generous minimum needs roughly 60% more sales to be to break even. Just break even, keep in mind. Just break even. Which is completely different from having enough money to actually make a new game. But EA did get bought by the Saudis, so we're gonna see how it happens. But other than that, again, so you need, at the bare minimum, if we're being super generous, 60% more sales. And if we're being realistic, 1.5 times more sales to break even. And you're saying it's fine, we're gonna slowly accumulate that money through microtransactions over time. Well, first of all, these microtransactions are not gonna be $80. Whatever they put in is gonna be less than $80. And if the player base has shrunk by 90%, and you're selling microtransactions like game passes, battle passes, and whatever garbage for less than $80, that means that you need to literally get this 10% of the player base hooked on your game for at least, roughly speaking, I'm not gonna do the math here because it's very wishy-washy here, but I would say if the numbers don't go down, at this point, you would probably have to keep people buying microtransactions roughly for 40 euros a month for something like a year and a half to 2 years to break even. That is insane. That is not happening. And because they know that that's not happening, this is why we're seeing a discount. Because they can no longer bank on Borderlands 4 being a good game. The review score is dropping. Again, 60% review score on Steam for a AAA game. I'm not touching that shit with a pole, okay? Listen, I'm currently playing Nordenhold or Nordhold or Nordic Hold. It's a tower defense game. I have already 30 hours in that thing in the last 5 days. Kicks ass. It's amazing. You know how much it costs currently? I think it costs like $4 fucking bucks with a discount. I bought it for 10. Don't even regret it, okay? Silk Song is out, so many other options. So they know that they need to get as many players in through the doors as possible. And again, by the way, keep in mind, the situation is just going to get worse and worse and worse. They're going to slowly have to just rely on draining the players that are currently addicted to the game and are not playing anything else. Because you need to understand. Oh, I should have found the roadmap to show you. God damn it. Let me see if I can real quick find the Borderlands 4 roadmap. Can I find the roadmap image? Oh, yeah, I can actually find the roadmap image. Not even a big deal. Oh, wait a minute. I'll drag it to the other screen, okay? Yep, here's the roadmap. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Accept cookies, reject cookies, okay? We always reject the cookies. We ain't no simp, okay? Unless it's time to simp. It is what it is. So this is their Game Pass. So it launches September 12th. So this is effectively when they plan to get most people in. And, you know, it already launched, which means... Oh, wait, it launched at the start? Oh, my. So, yeah, at this point, it's all about just saturating players for the Borderlands thing. So, first you get the thing, then you get the free content, so people... their hope is that people yap about how good it is. No one's gonna do that. Then you have the paid shit, which is literally new missions and boss, singular boss in a game that has literally no endgame. And anyone who tells you that Borderlands 4 has an endgame is lying to you. The endgame in this game is worse than Diablo 4. New legendary gear, a vault card with something Vault Hunter style. It's effectively nothing. This shit is gonna cost you money, and it's literally nothing. It's probably some Vogue slop fucking girl boss story with one new stupid boss. Then there's another free content thing. Then there's another pack with new missions and one more boss. Congratulations, boys. You're paying probably close to $50 per 2 bosses. That's great. And then there's the new Vault Hunter, which is probably going to be like $50 by its own. They're going to have to... If Borderlands 4 and Gearbox is trying even remotely to, you know, not die from this situation, they're going to have to milk the hell out of that player base. They're gonna have to put this game on free because no one else is buying it. Like, their sales are probably zero at this point. Their sales are unironically as close to zero as they can be. And I think they honestly lucked out so much because, again, remember, boys, when I'm right, I put that in your face. But when I'm wrong, I also tell you that because, I mean, shit, it's a learning experience and, you know, I can only get better if I learn. And if you learn from the best, in my case, that's myself. So, I predicted 200k players. 150, 200k-ish players tops for Borderlands 4 when it released. It broke those expectations by, well, it two-timed them. That's a lot. That's insane. If they did not have this many players at the start, if so many people did not fall for the Randy's trap, I think the game would have already been free. I think we are almost we're this close to a potential situation where Borderlands 4 is permanently on a 99% off. Because they can't. They're not gonna make money at this point. They don't have enough players to actually actively sustain this shit. That's like the thing. This is not gonna work out. Especially when you know that the battle pass thing is just this slop. It's this bad. No one's gonna buy this. Like, why the hell would you fucking want this? Does anything of this sound appealing to you? No, it doesn't. Like, look at this. It's ass. Yeah, I mean, we're easily looking at a 50%, minimum 40% discount by Christmas. And I don't know, is Borderlands 5 happening? Well, probably yes, because the fact that it released with this high of a player number at the start means that there is potential. There is some potential. But keep in mind, even Call of Duty 6 that released 2 times better, well, actually 2.5 times better than this, even that... I did a video like 2 days ago or something about the Call of Duty 6 situation, and even Call of Duty is most likely just this close to breaking even, which means that they are gonna break even and they are gonna be profitable. But the problem is that they expect, well, the people at the EA expect way too much from it. But whatever, honestly. So yeah, Borderlands 4 is a disaster. Believe no one when they tell you that it's not, because this is a shit show. And thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.